Hello, everybody. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 1988 Remastered 6-pack from Playmatestoys and comparing them with some of the original action figures from 1988 and some from 89. First off, big shout out to Playmates for sending this over to me. First packaging looks, I absolutely love this. It looks like the classic sewer playset. It's got a nice little thing here talking about the figures. Yeah, the remastered new articulation with intricate details. Um, I ended up passing on the first wave of remastered figures from Playmates. I wasn't a fan of the texture on the skin. Quick QR code there if you want to watch some extra videos and some content. Um, yeah, they had some extra colors, and funny, they actually had Leo and Donatello's heads swapped and painted different colors. But yeah, so I picked up this one obviously, and yeah, it's super cool. Yeah, the ladder here looks like the periscope or whatever you call it from the sewer playset. And these figures look clean. I really like this. Let's get this back off. That's a good little diorama piece. Might keep that. I'll take it out for now though. Get a little better lighting in here. And alright. Yeah, first glance, they almost look like the original figures. These look really good. Looks like the weapons have new colored handles. Uh, Look at that, Michelangelo, some actual chains. Splinter and Shredder obviously have the biggest upgrades, but we'll go through the articulation first. All right, starting with Donatello first. I'm loving the belt. They redesigned them. They look nice. Let's get the weapon inside. Holds well in the hand. All right, there you go. Nice and smooth. Yeah, redesigned these belts, so they're pretty nice. All right, so to the articulation, ankles, just got, what do you call it, pivot. Looks like a knee joint, which is an up down to the side. Some hip joints. I think I counted just around like 20 points of articulation, depending on the figure. Master Splinter's got a few extra with the tail. All right. Elbows here, which swivel. These guys are pretty articulated. They don't have any like hip swivel, obviously. You're not gonna do that with turtle shells. But yeah, you can pose them pretty well. And like I said earlier, they finally got Donatello and Leonardo's heads on the right figures. And with the other ones, obviously they're different colored, so you can't even swap them. So it's nice to see the right heads on the right turtle. Next up, we got Master Splinter, Hamato Yoshi himself. All right, so we're looking at the figure here. Looks like they have everything printed on the back. The original Splinter did have a cloth goods robe and a belt, so they went for more of a soft plastic, but this does look good. There we go, still a little stiff. Yep, all the heads are on a ball joint. He's got some nice articulation. Looks like all the same as the turtles, but his ankles have a lot more articulation. Ooh, his king got an upgrade. Actually got a blade inside there. I don't think it matters which side. Oh, but it does. I don't have my original anymore, but it looked more like a toothpick than a sword cane, so it's a nice little upgrade. All right, I'll take a look at his bow and arrow, which is no longer one piece. It's a softer plastic, but the arrow just kind of clips on. So kind of cool. You can have more fun with it. The other one was definitely thin and broke over time. This might honestly be my first negative on the review. Um, the bow's just kind of meh. Kind of fits in here weird. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe I'm doing it right. Um, but yeah, just looking at these figures in general. Yeah, if you have a kid, they're gonna love these. I think it was like 55 or 60 for the set. So that's like $10 a figure. Um, these are some of the most nostalgia-filled figures I've opened in a long time. You get those instant retro vibes. Oh, there we go. Nope, maybe not. Yeah, anyway, yeah, I absolutely love these figures. If you have a kid, they will die for these. Adds a little more articulation. There we go. That's about all I can get. Yeah, I really like the way they did Splinter. Definitely a lot more cartoon accurate. And he still got his cane. All right, he's cool, but he's rude. Raphael himself, one of my favorite turtles. He is looking amazing. It's cool. They put the little belt on the back, just like the original toy. Never really understood that one, just because he doesn't have it in the show per se, or I don't know. He's the only turtle with that extra piece. Um, yeah, like I said, I'm loving the handles on the turtle weapons. They are colored now. They just look really good. The ankles on the turtles obviously just swivel left or right. I kind of wish they had a little bit more just for some posing, front and back action or a little swivel. There's a little extra plastic on mine. A little just quality control, but not bad. Yep, loving these new belts. Doesn't feel like they're going to break. I mean, we'll see over time. All right, let's check a look at the sheath here. Yeah, love these, just like the originals. I think they got the colors down pretty well overall, especially to the old toys. Mikey, wow, they put chains on these. That's actually amazing. If you had the originals, they're probably broken right now because there was a thin piece of plastic and you couldn't put them in the back. You had to like stagger them. Yeah, it sucked, especially nowadays. Yeah, just poke it in there. Perfect. Dang. Yeah, these are sweet. I absolutely love these figures. All right, this guy is completely redone. He looks pretty lean and tall. Look at that hand, just like the original. All right, cape is kind of a soft plastic. It actually works perfectly as a tripod. Seems like it's a little maybe top heavy, just with the thin legs. I'll try posing him a little bit later, see what we can do. I wonder if we get the cape off. Oh yes. Pop. All right. It's actually pretty cool. I mean, if you wanted, you could go with some purple fabric and, let's see, Mikey, make a little cape for him if you wanted to have more cloth. I'm loving this figure. Man, honestly, I hope they do a wave 2 of this. Maybe April O'Neil, Bebop, Rocksteady, throw in another couple mutant characters. Yeah, there we go. All right, he did come with a katana. He's a knife in his hand. Small little hand dagger thing. Tiny ninja star. And then the turtles do come with one ninja star, just like the original figures, but they only have one for all four of them, so they're going to have to share. All right, now let's take a look at the original figures. So sorry, these might not all be the 1988 release. Some are like the 89, 90. I think only Raph Softhead. But yeah, looking at these, I mean, the weapons obviously got a big upgrade. They're a bit taller, but also the original turtles were all kind of bent over. But yeah, yeah, Playmates knocked this out of the park. I would give this a 10.5 out of 10 on a release. There's Donnie here. I mean, these are kind of the way you remember the figures being, as a kid, playing around with them. I think the original figures here have, what, 7 points of articulation, whereas the new figures have just around 20. I mean, yeah, this is a true remastered figure, and Playmates did it perfectly, in my opinion. Let's take a look at Raphael. I think Raph's my original because he's a soft head here, you can tell. And sometimes that plastic rubber stuff doesn't quite last as long and kind of ages. But yeah, Raph here looks amazing. Um, I know Playmates did just re-release all the original figures, so if you're wanting something for a mantle that looks just like the originals, they have those. You can get those. If you're wanting something another step up that you can articulate and maybe your kid can play with, this remastered line is it. I hope they continue. Yeah, you see those old nunchucks? Those were fun to play with, but man, did they break and they're brittle. And I'm not touching mine ever again. It's sitting in his hand. um, yeah, the chains on those look really good. They did our Ronin justice here. Hey, if you're still watching, who's your favorite turtle? I gotta know. Honestly, I go Leonardo. I'm like an older brother. Just Leo just always vibed with me. All right, we got the Shredder. All right, so the original one, he's obviously kind of like crouched over, and I think that was so he could still fit in the bubble packaging on the carded figure. And obviously, he's taller than the turtles, so it's kind of cool. They give him that same hand. You can kind of recreate the posing, give it a little more animation look to it. Sadly, I don't have my cape or robes anymore for him, or the belt, or just about anything for him, honestly. But yeah, he looks really good. Master Splinter himself. All right, this figure definitely got, in my opinion, the biggest upgrade. And doesn't look like a deranged psychopath rat that's gonna bite you and give you rabies. I don't know. This figure kind of scared me a little bit as a kid. Those eyes, just no pupils, no nothing. Um, Whereas this new figure is like right out of the cartoon. Yeah, I'm taking it. So yeah, these are the 1988 remastered figures from Playmates Toys. Here's a quick side by side with all the characters. Thanks for watching this toy review. I'd love to do more. I got a lot of Power Rangers, Transformers. If there's anything you want to see done that you've seen in my shorts, please let me know. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Toy Command out.